Hello, welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Oh, okay. That's it. That's what I've been looking for. Throw me up there, onto the platform. Okay, I got it. Gee whiz. So we throw her up there, and of course, goes after the stupid stone. Princess Ruto got the spiritual stone. But why Princess Ruto? Oh my goodness, I finally found my mother's stone. I got very upset when Lord Jabu Jabu swallowed it. While I was feeding him, he suddenly swallowed me. I was so surprised I dropped it inside. But now that I found it, I don't need to be in here anymore. So take me home right now. Okay. Jeez, man. What's your problem? Oh, crap. Yeah, what is this? An octopus? This does not look good for us. Oh, jeez. Alright, so this is the mini-boss of Jabu Jabu's belly. I believe this is actually oh wait, no. I was gonna say this is our first encounter with a mini-boss, but there were a few in Dodongo's cavern. Anyway, you're going to want to run against the spikes, as stupid as it sounds, and try to stay as close to the inside as possible, because you're going to try to get catch up to the big octo who's actually chasing you. So, as you can imagine, you have to be kind of quick on your feet to be able to catch up to him. And of course he does that stupid thing where he reverses the... I hate that so much. Anyway, when you finally do catch up to him, you're going to want to hit him with your boomerang, and then hit him with your sword. Deku sticks are a lot more effective. You can get this guy with as little as 2 hits with Deku sticks. So, but I mean, I'm just too lazy to take them out of my inventory. So jump attack will have to do. Oh, I guess 2 jump attacks will kill him. Okay. Well, he's not that hard. And then we're gonna want to ride this platform up. After we grab our hearts, though, make sure to grab those if you're low on hearts. And we can ride this up. Oh, I feel like I'm on the Haunted Mansion ride with all these elevators. You know what I'm saying? No? Okay, that's great. Here we have some... Okay, I'm really curious as to whether they're beery or berry. Okay, they're beery. I'm pretty sure there's other kinds called berry too. So we'll have to investigate that here on Investigative Discovery, the ID network. These things I always thought were just giant blocks of gelatin, but apparently they're Jabu Jabu's organs, which is kind of disturbing, kind of gross. Hit them with your boomerang to calm them down and you can jump on them, but you do have a little bit of a time limit as they reanimate after a little while, so be careful. Careful about that. And we can hop on here and... Oh, elevator gut. Oh, God. That does not seem like it would be a pleasant elevator ride at all. But here we have the switch. But if you try to go through the door, you can't really go through it because the switch needs to be held down. And we don't have Princess Ruto, so what are we supposed to do? You're actually supposed to go over here and grab one of these crates to use to put on the switch. How they figured someone would figure that out, I have no idea. But I mean, it's just what you gotta do. So let's venture further on. And King Jabu Jabu, Lord Jabu Jabu's belly. Actually, that's not too crazy to be saying King Jabu Jabu. I mean, King and Lord aren't so different, so I mean it's not that ridiculous that I said King Jabu Jabu. I mean there is a King Zora, so why not King Jabu Jabu? So we just climb this wall, as an Australian would say it, or this wall, Ocarina of Time, and target that little uvula over there and hit it with a boomer. And of course there's like this weird pseudo invisible wall. I never really understood this. Like that always kind of freaked me out for some reason. There is a social error right there, and I was trying so hard not to get hit by it, but there's nothing I could do. Come on, baby. I just want your token. Is that so much to ask? You're just one token? Okay, we destroyed the gold sculpture. I got a token that proving that we destroyed it. Now we can go through this door that we just opened. Bioelectric enemy, Barinade. This is the boss of Jabu Jabu's belly. Kind of weird saying that. This is the boss of Jabu Jabu's belly, but this is the dungeon of the boss. I mean, the boss of the dungeon. It's an electric type boss. It's weak to boomerang. Boomerang is super effective against it. If you can aim your boomerang right. Slingshot is not very effective. It has no effect, actually. And when it does this, basically you want to hit it with your boomerang if you can. Of course, it will make its jellyfish fly around, and that's when you can either kill them or go straight for the body. It's probably a good idea to go and try to get rid of some of the jellyfish, just so you don't have to deal with them, but I like going straight for the body, because I'm a speed runner, even though I'm awful at this fight, especially on the N64. It's just a really hard fight, at least I think. In contrast to King Dodongo and Queen Goma, this is a really tough fight, especially if you don't know what to do. Like, I know what to do, and I am still having trouble with this fight. So, I mean, that just goes to show. So go around and kill all these jellies if you can, if you please. I'm gonna actually get some hearts. You can find hearts in those jars, so I mean it's not too difficult of a fight. And just defeat these last two jellies, and then Barinade will come out of the ground and try to just roll around in random pattern. But no, we say no, and we slash at him, and then it's gonna go into the ground. I mean, it's gonna go into Lord Jabu Jabu's body, not the ground. And then the little antennae things are gonna shoot electric beams at you. So it's a good idea to do little side jumps, and you can kind of avoid the electric shock. Why did it stop targeting him? Oh my goodness, this is not going well for me at all. There we go. Why is the camera being so weird? And with that, Barinade is dead, and it's kind of a gross death scene. Explodes into a giant green puddle. Just gross warts all over his body and then dies. I don't know. I thought it was always kind of gross. And we get a new heart container that brings us to, what, 8 hearts? Yeah, I think. 8. Uh-oh. Someone's pissed that we left her alone. You're late. What took you so long? You're useless. I was just lonely, that's all. Just a little. Someone's embarrassed about something that I'm not sure about. I can't phrase any words correctly. I'm just not good at talking right now. Oh, jeez. She has a weird nose. I only just noticed that. How's Link breathing? His whole face is underwater. Please don't get any closer to me than you already are. You looked cool. Cooler than I thought you would anyway. Just a little. Well, anyway, you saved me, so I guess I'll reward you. What do you wish? Just tell me. I want that spiritual stone! You mean the spiritual stone of water, Zora's sapphire, don't you? My mother gave it to me and said I should give it only to the man who will be my husband. You might call it the Zora's engagement ring. Alright, I'll give you my most precious possession, Zora's sapphire. For some reason, she does this weird little thing where she swims away and conjures the sapphire. How is Link staying afloat? He's not even treading water anymore. He's just like idle. But anyway, that's great. We got this third spiritual stone. That's the last one we needed. Finally! You obtained Zora's sapphire. This is the spiritual stone of water passed down by the Zoras. Her most precious possession? You don't know what she's talking about, but you finally collected all 3 spiritual stones. Go back to see Princess Zelda. Don't tell my father. Don't tell your father what? He already knows you were inside Lord Jabu Jabu. What else could I possibly tell him? Well, anyway, we are now engaged to Princess Ruto, so that's great. But in the next episode of Ocarina of Time, we will go and visit Princess Zelda, so we can show her that we finally got all 3 of the spiritual stones that she was requesting. Oh, there they are. The Kokiri Emerald, the Goron Ruby, and Zora's Sapphire. So, we will go show her in the next episode. I will see you then.